So let me rewind a few years back in 2019 when Apple went ahead and probably re-evolutionized their whole entire Apple lineup. From 2018, I would say, to 2019, I wasn't really super happy about the way Apple went ahead and approached the iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max. Since then, I've loved the iPhone XR, but I still think to this day, the generation gap from the 10 to the XS was a very small update. But then when Apple went ahead and announced and released the iPhone 11, I was insanely happy about it. I was so surprised actually that Apple went ahead and dropped the iPhone 11, which was a really good iPhone. They've made massive improvements to the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max, both in terms of the bodies, the cameras, and the performance in my opinion. But the weirdest thing and the best thing they did, I think, in my opinion, was dropping that price tag from $749 on the iPhone XR to $699 on the iPhone 11. That was a monumental thing. That was probably the biggest change that happened that year because it showcased that Apple was moving in a different direction. They weren't really trying to go ahead and try to penny pinch and trying to, get as much money as they can from us. And this was also last year where Apple gave us all the accessories within the boxes. Since then, with the 2020 iPhones and so on and so forth, no charging cable, no charging blocks in the boxes, no AirPod or earpods in the boxes, nothing like that. And which I'm kind of okay with that, sentiment. But in my opinion, for Apple to go ahead and actually create this great of an iPhone from 2019, and I see what they're doing now, it's a very weird thing that they're kind of doing. And that's why, in my opinion, I will never understand the iPhone 11, the whole entire iPhone 11 series, because Apple just knocked it out of the park. That was almost a 10 out of 10 release. But then with the 2020 iPhones, with the iPhone 12s, Apple went ahead and started changing things up. They, released the mini lineup, which I was okay with. They kind of increased the starting price of all the iPhones in a way by, upping the price of the iPhone 12 to $100 more, which, makes sense in some degree, but also doesn't in my opinion. And it really wasn't even that big of an upgrade from the iPhone 11 in my opinion, which was crazy. And then with the iPhone 13s, it was kind of the same thing, but these were much better iPhones. And then with the iPhone 14s that we have now, we are now at a $799 price tag, an extra $100 increment from the previous iPhone 11 starting price tag. And I look at these iPhones and I'm just like, where did the creators that created the iPhone 11 series, where did these people go? Apple, dropped the same chipset on the iPhone 11 that they did with the iPhone 11 Pro. They gave it the same amount of RAM, same everything internally. It was even a better battery life iPhone, I think, on the iPhone 11. But now we look at the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pros, and it's just not a great thing that they're doing, in my opinion. It makes business sense, but I'm just kind of saddened that the same people, the same company that made that iPhone 11 in 2019 are now kind of going away from those strides and they're wanting to go ahead and make people who buy the iPhone 14 kind of feel like they are getting a lesser iPhone. So it's kind of weird. It's business, but I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.